So we got this project here. It's taken me forever, but it's got the 600 triple onto it, and I got the mufflers off of it so far. For the muffler, it's the 600 triple, and it's a pain in the ass trying to get this thing disassembled so I can get it out of there. You got the 3 carburetors, you got the air box, you got all kinds of choke cables and pull start. Okay, let's try this again. I thought I was recording, but maybe not. Anyway, this snowmobile's got the triple 600 triple motor into it, and I've got the mufflers off, or the muffler off. And I started disassembling some of the wires and the hoses and stuff. And it's got the 3 carbs, the triple, but it's got all the cables to the chokes, the pull start, you know, the air box, all the fuel lines and throttle assembly and everything. It's just a freaking nightmare to do this by myself, you know, out here in the elements and stuff, plus between work and whatnot. It's just taking me a minute. Dizzy has been kind enough to offer up that OCC frame of his, which would be awesome in this, with this, but it's taken me a minute, you know. If I had more manpower to help, you know, a cleaner, drier place to do this would be awesome. Of course, with Father's Day coming, we're going to do some smoking on this. Get a little fire going tonight, and have some steaks on the old grill. Sorry for the wind. And I'll probably bring it back in with whatever festivities comes up here tonight. Got my shade chair out. This truck, I took it off the road for now. I need some parts for the front end, and I need to do some rust restoration in order to get a passing sticker for this. You can see the rockers are pretty much junk, but I think I'm just gonna slap some freaking flex tape onto it. Flex tape. I sawed this boat in half. It's, you know, it's pretty roached, but here in the great state of Massachusetts, you know, part of the inspection process, we need to deal with rust, and they can reject me for it. So here we are. This is the driver's side, and the passenger side is just as bad, if not worse. But in order to get this thing back on the road, I need to take care of a ball joint, which I'm going to do uppers and lowers. I don't know if you can see anything there. Steering arm. Colin wants to go ahead and do the whole A-arms and the whole front end deal, which is going to be a minute as soon as we order the parts. And then change that whole front end, because he obviously uses this all winter long to plow snow and the sand with it. So, you know, we got to drop some coin into it. It's an 02, you all know that, but it's only got like 60k on it, which is, you know, it's not even broken in. Might have been less than that 60, but you know, it's well worth the money to spend into parts to keep it on the road for an 02. The body, you know, pretty solid for the most part, except for some rust issues on the rockers, a little bit on the fender here. But when you're dealing with salt on the roads in the winter in the Northeast, that's what happens. So far, the old wooden body that we put on it, that you've seen in the videos from last year or the year before, I can't remember now, it's held up pretty good. You know, still pretty solid. Even the guys at the shop where they installed this sander were pretty impressed with it. They usually don't like to deal with mounting their products to a wooden bed, but they were pretty impressed with how we built this. So they were, you know, gracious enough to go ahead and mount their product to this bed here. So it says something for our little redneck engineering, I guess. You know, we didn't hold. No, we're using regular 2x here, not just that decking board. You know, when we use some heavy duty. Well, you know, you watched the video, hopefully. You know, we use some regular heavyweight 2x6 timbers, and we gusted up a little bit for more nailing opportunities. But yeah, come out pretty good. Changed to new fill pipes, and I just come off the night shift, so here it is, Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to everybody. This is the frame that Colin's sawmill was delivered in, and it's, you know, it's can be used as something. I believe he's going to be using it for some kind of a project. I don't know. My mind is. I remember hearing what it was going to do with it, but I can't remember now. So next Saturday, I have to work second shift, so I'm going to miss going to Dizzy's until Sunday morning. We're going to go down and spend the day down to his hot dog party. Got a couple items we want to send down there. One is that knife, that big ass knife that the Choppers Rules one is donating for the fundraiser for the kids. Mark graciously agreed to donate that. I kind of suggested it to save me from shipping it out right now to him, because it's been a minute for that too. It's not too expensive to ship to Australia, but I thought while I have it, and you know, I could just bring it to Dizzy's in his name. We can donate that to his cause, and he thought it was awesome to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. But I'm still gonna ship another one to Mark in Australia at some point. You know, I found out too, the website that I got that from has one even bigger than that now. I got to log on and check that out. You know, maybe I'll get one of them if it's cheap enough to ship that out to Australia. But anyway, next Sunday, the 24th, down to Worcester, Mass, down to U-Dizzy 1969, he's having his hot dog party. It's a big tubery get-together. From a lot of us up here in the Northeast. There's should be good times, man. Tune in for that one. I'm sure there'll be plenty of videos on that one. Here's my somewhat garden update. Got tomatoes, basil, oregano, more tomatoes. That's it. Oh, I got some peas going, or beans rather. So, yeah, and I quit that garden over there. It's just the soil sucks. I'm letting the milk duds take over. There's a blueberry bush in there, raspberry bushes, but I don't know. It just sucks.
there? Yeah? Oh.
Fail. Anyway, this here is a old fire extinguisher that I picked up from a buddy of mine's. Moved out of the house he's renting, and I saw it. I'm like, you know what? I know where that can go, because the house has to be emptied. And it's an old fire extinguisher. I don't know much about it, other than it's an Unsol. The only thing is somebody painted over the original red, which you can see here is the original red. And it looks like somebody just kind of touched it up with some red paint, hand brushed it. You can see the brush marks into it. But anyway, it's still cool as hell. I think I'm gonna bring that down to Dizzy's next week when I go. So this is for your museum there, Dave. Anyway, it's a Unsol. Let me move back a little bit so I can read it. Pioneers of dry chemical fire extinguisher equipment. It's got a patent number onto it. I don't know if you can make out any detail as far as where it was from. I don't know if you can pause that and zoom in on any of that. Seems like there might be something right in there. It's got a patent number, but I don't know where it's made. Leave a comment in the description below. Or not the description. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Wisconsin. There we go. Unsol Chemicals. Marinette, Wisconsin. Matt, MBYR, where do you think that is in reference to your home there? Marinette, Wisconsin. Anyway, that's going to Worcester next week for you, Dizzy's museum. It's got a little pull string or a pull pin like a grenade, and this is just a dry chemical, I would assume, that's pressurized. It's got the handle onto it, so you can carry it and spray with it. The chemical comes out down below. Just turn this valve, I guess, to the on position. But it's kind of dusty and whatnot. Like I said, it was sitting in a cellar. I'm just going to hit it with a hose here. Get it cleaned off a little bit for Dave.
I'm gonna be a fireman all of a sudden. Hot water. It's been sitting in the hose all week. Too bad they painted over it, but anyway, it's still cool as hell looking.
At least they used red paint anyway. I would have used some other color like a good.
So we'll let that sun dry a little bit, and then we'll put it aside, bring it to you, Dizzy's, next week. Freaking right, man. Hi. Waka 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 waka. So that's cool as hell. Make sure let me know where that thing is in reference to your house, that company there in Wisconsin that made that. It'd be cool to find out if they're still in business or whatever, you know. Let me know, brother. What are you making, a fire?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty nice and warm out at the moment, but fires are cool.
It's Saturday night.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to do a quick video on this thing that's dickered over here. You guys remember this, don't you? Paid $3,000 for this thing, and it worked really good. Like I said, it worked Really good. Never mind this. This is just being stored here. But anyway, this hasn't got many hours on it. It hooks up to the tractor, runs off the PTO. No, it does pretty good. It's got an 8-inch feed onto it. It does the job, but you see there's legs on it. Now, when it's hooked up to the 3-point hitch, if you're riding too low with the chipper, or if you don't raise it up high enough when you're traveling with it, in this case, it was all the way up, but he was backing into a banking. Pardon the wind. And he ended up catching the legs, and it just fucking destroyed. It just folded everything up. You can see here there's a weld, cracked weld here. It's just
Nice dent into it.
it's stuff that prevents it from running anymore, because the tolerance as far as the flywheel with the blades and everything, it's been jeopardized because of the cracks. And here's another one here. Where are we? Can't find it. Up. Right here. This lever right here controls the feed. It's pretty dicked, as you can tell. Right here. So that's broken off there. It's fixable, but again, time is everything, and the amount we use it doesn't warrant us to set the time aside to fix it right away. Because what little brush that Colin gets with his company, he just takes it to the brush dump in town here, and that's it. But it does work great. It was well worth the $3,000 versus $30,000 if it had a motor onto it, and we towed it. That's the difference. This is cheap. There's different brands out there, but they're all made with the same concept. Matter of fact, I know of Bill T Max has one too, but it's not a Woods Max. It's some other brand from Canada, but it's basically the same setup. And eventually we'll get that cigaretted and fixed and back running again. But like I said, in time, which we have no time. Look at the freaking pollen, hey? All over the window. It's awesome. Anyway, that's the old Wood Max 8-inch feed PTO chipper. Freaking works awesome when it ain't bent to fuck.
What are you gonna do? The pollen's getting to you? Oh, there's a fire as well. Looks like he's taking a piss. Jesus Christ, this thing sucks. It's long enough, that's all it's gonna do. Looks pretty when it's wet and clean. Too bad it ain't on the road. Too bad it ain't on the road. Beg my pardon. Must have the dishwasher on, because I have this thing all the way.
For me, I'm going to take a break. Hope you all enjoy your Father's Day. I don't know if you can see me, white balance.
That's a little better. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Kicking back, having a few drinks. Gonna get a fire going, cook steak on the grill. Just kind of coasting into Father's Day.
I'm getting a phone call.
Water in my weed bed. Careful. Do that again. Do that again for a movie. Stay under it. You won't.
Just a little wet. As long as my hair's looking good.
You want to mess your hair up, do you?
Nope. Gotta keep working good.
No. You want to mess the hair up. Gotta get hair like mine. Don't have to worry about it getting wet.
They like smoke.
It's going.
It's not going.
It's going.
It's not going.
Just look onto it.
It's not going. Hold on. Okay.
It's going now, ain't it?
Now it's going.
No, if that was gasoline, you'd be in trouble.
Yes, I would.
The only thing is it only lasts as long as the oil's there.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Shoot, we don't even have any
looks
wood.
cool for a minute, but
Yeah, that ain't gonna go.
it's going. I hear wood crackle, papple, popping.
Apple popping?
Papple popping. Yes,
Papple
it's a new
poppin'.
word. I just invented it.
Wow.
Like we say in the Scouts, when you hear the popping, it's wood. It's wood burning.
Need to grab some real wood now.
Anyway, too, I might as well add in here, this block right here, I know I've said it before, but when I have a giveaway, be some time yet, I don't know when, if I ever make the 1,000, I suppose, or maybe I'll wait till 600, I don't know. Let's shoot for 600, that's more feasible for this summer, seeing I'm only at 580 something, but a giveaway for this, what did I say, fundraiser? What a goof. A giveaway for this this block right here. I'm not giving that block away, but it's going to be incorporated in, again, sorry for the wind, my giveaway. I'm going to make a you know, I'll come up with a prize. I have a couple in mind. And then the contest will be if you think that this stone right here is a headstone, yes or no. And depending on what you think it is, your name will go in a hat. For it is a stone, it ain't a stone. And then when I reach the goal, we'll do a live show with the unveil. We'll actually dig it up and flip it over and see if there's any writings or markings on the other side to indicate that it is a actual tombstone. So then I'll take, if it is, those that said it is, I'll draw a name from that hat and you are the winner. If it is not a tombstone, I'll draw a name from that hat of the nose and you will be the winner. So tell me what you think on that. Any suggestions? Should I wait longer or do it at 600 or I don't know. What do you think?
I think you should go subscribe to Kelsanaga on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Is that what you wanted to say, or?
I don't know, maybe whoever the winner is, maybe we can do a cash prize or...
Cash my ass. No cash. You actually have to have cash to give away for a prize. Although,
Whoever wins get this 20.
those of you that know, no, that's bullshit. Those of you that know me know that I work for a company that makes
Money.
the paper, okay, the paper
Money.
with the security features for U.S. currency. And of course a lot of currency globally, but in this case U.S. currency. And in this case some cash giveaway could be possible. Beg my pardon.
Sir.
Not that I have access to any currency, but you'll see. You'll see. We have ways of paying cash prizes. No,
Whoever
I
wins
won't
gets a free ticket.
comment too far on that. But put it this way, it makes a good fire starter too. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's going good now, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're going to cut this video short because it's long enough. I'll probably make some more as the night goes on with the fire and whatnot, and what we have to eat and whatnot, and any other bullshit that goes on. But Kelson Auger on YouTube and myself would like to wish every father out there a very happy Father's Day weekend. And hopefully you get out there and spend some time with your kids. Hopefully the weather holds out and you get out and do a little barbecuing or cookout or just hang out by the fire or go anywhere and do something, you know, because it's more awesome that way. And of course, don't forget to tune in to You Dizzy next weekend at the hot dog party. We're going to be down there on Sunday the 24th, but he's going to have things going on all weekend. I'm sure different people coming in. Different people. Is that make people different people? Whole bunch of tubers going in for the weekend. I was hoping to get down there for the whole weekend ourselves, but transportation issues and work schedules hindered that. So we're at least going down next Sunday, and be sure and tune in for that. Maybe we'll do a little live cigabutt over the phone here, and I'll see what's going on. Get him. Where'd he go?
Oh,
Spiders.
he's
I don't like spiders,
I do not.
especially when they crawl in your tent at scout camp.
Oh, yeah. It's when you wake up on the bug net, there's just a huge daddy longleg just sitting there. It's like, oh. That's,
Daddy longlegs I can handle.
yeah, I don't care about that.
You know, nasty old wolf spiders,
Yeah, you
or
see like one of those quarter-sized ones.
you
It's
know,
like, oh, I'm good.
hell no,
I'm good.
no.